Hey, Karen Karma fam, strap in for a wild one. Imagine an HOA dictator, Delila Cromwell, smashing through a cabin door mid-beer with the state's attorney general, committing 6 felonies on a live stream to 3,000 fans, oblivious she's torching her own for $1 million embezzlement empire. Marcus Henley, a retired electrician, just wanted to chill at his grandfather's lakefront cabin, but Karen's reign of terror citations, vandalism, and fraud pushed him to fight back. Here's how one man's stand sparked an epic Karen meltdown. Drop where you're watching from and your own HOA nightmares below. 6 months ago, Marcus Henley, 52, was living the dream. After 30 years wiring power grids across 3 counties, he retired to his grandfather Pop's 1963 fishing cabin on Clearwater Lake. 2 acres of hand-hewn logs, a stone fireplace, and a creaky porch worth more than most McMansions. Off-grid with solar panels, well water tasting like childhood, and a septic system smoother than city plumbing, it was paradise. Pop's wisdom rang true, the land picks you, and his warning, when someone wants your land bad, find out why it's worth more than they're saying. Enter Delila Cromwell, 58. The HOA psycho fresh from a California subdivision. Rolling in with a pearl white Escalade vanity plate, Ruleon and an HOA president badge pinned, like a Sheriff star. Her mission? Turn the rustic lakefront into her upscale resort community. 3 elderly couples sold their cabins to mystery buyers. Within 2 months of her arrival, red flag number 1. Her first strike hit Marcus on a Tuesday, 7 a.m. Her designer heels clicking on his dock. She slapped a violation notice on his screen door, unsightly dock structure, $500 fine. Comply in 72 hours or daily penalties. Marcus's dock, built with Pop at 12, an eyesore? He calmly explained his land predates the 1998 HOA by decades. Her reply, hands on hips, everyone answers to me, sweetie. Ask the Hendersons how fighting me worked. The Hendersons, elderly neighbors, downsized suspiciously last month. Her Escalade's chemical air freshener choked the air as she snapped photos of his solar panels, garden, and Pop's hand-carved railings. By week's end, 3 more citations piled up, fines escalating, each screaming war on Pop's legacy. Marcus thought she was just a power-tripping Karen wrong. Pop's words nagged, find out why. A certified letter from Blackstone, Meyer & Associates, a fancy law firm, claimed his dock violated community waterway regulations, demanding $3,000 retroactive fees and threatening a lien. Panic hit, but Pop's advice kicked in. Check the county records. At the courthouse, Clerk Betty, a friend of Pop's, pulled 1963 deeds showing Marcus owned 50 feet into the lake his dock was legal. The HOA formed 35 years later, no power over his grandfathered property. Feeling smug, Marcus returned to find Karen's Escalade blocking his driveway, idling with that nauseating air freshener, reviewing parking regulations. She smirked through a cracked window. Next, she launched the Lakeside Beautification Committee, a hit squad targeting nonconformists. Neighbors who'd waved for years now avoided him. Egged on by Karen's Facebook posts, concerned about eyesore properties tanking values. Lakeside strong. Neighbors Tom and Susan whispered she'd threatened them with citations unless they piled on Marcus. Old Mr. Peterson got hit for non-regulation window boxes, a young couple for unsightly playground gear. Her husband, Robert Cromwell, Democratic Party treasurer, gave her political muscle. Then, vandalism, orange spray paint screaming comply or leave on his mailbox, caught on hidden camera. Karen's Escalade at 2:30 a.m. Sheriff's Deputy Chad Cromwell, her nephew, shrugged it off. Kids, probably. Marcus knew he needed bigger guns. Karen upped the ante with bureaucracy. Building Inspector Dale found his cabin exceeding code, yet cited for unpermitted structures. Environmental Officer Jana cleared his septic, but Karen claimed lake contamination. Fire Marshal Bob greenlit his solar panels, yet hazard reports surfaced. Each false claim built a paper trail painting Marcus as a problem owner. Karen's Channel 7 community spotlight painted his cabin as a shack, standing on his dock while whining about dangerous conditions. Neighbors' texts blew up. Half now saw him as a menace, but Karen got greedy. Union buddy Jake debunked her hazardous solar claims, with 20 electricians vouching for Marcus' setup. Lawyer friend Chuck dropped a bombshell. The Attorney General's office was probing HOA corruption, statewide patterns of citations, devalued properties, and cash buyers matched Karen's game. They need witnesses like you, Chuck said. Marcus compiled every citation, report, and video. County records revealed the HOA's Community Improvement Fund was a sham, $280,000 in unspent dock repair fees, $150,000 to Karen's brother-in-law's landscaping firm formed post-presidency, and $95,000 in fake storm insurance claims. Clearwater Property Solutions, charging $5,000 monthly, traced to Karen's P.O. box. Fraud, plain and simple. Karen escalated to character assassination. A Facebook post warned of Marcus's aggressive behavior, urging parents to avoid his short, fake accounts fueled the fire. She filed a baseless restraining order claiming threats, dismissed by Judge Patricia Harris, who knew Pop, but the damage lingered. Neighbors faced her wrath too. Jake's license was probed. Retired Judge Bill Carter got a bar complaint. The VFW faced inspections, but the community rallied. Bill called her out. The VFW defended Marcus. The Historical Society praised his cabin's legacy, and environmentalists lauded his off-grid life. The trap was set. Attorney General Patricia Williamson would announce HOA reform at Marcus's cabin, baiting Karen's control-freak nature. Hidden cameras, undercover agents, and media stood ready. Karen, sensing heat, went rogue, loosened solar panel wires, cut boat dock chains, and poured industrial cleaner into his septic. $3,000 to $100 to fix. Her nephew's patrol cruised by daily, smirking. She tipped bloggers about government persecution, framing herself as a victim of Marcus and the AG's partisan plot. Her plan: live stream a confrontation, playing whistleblower. The morning of the AG's visit, Patricia, a no-nonsense 50-something, sipped coffee in Pop's recliner, reviewing Marcus's evidence. This is statewide fraud. Karen's Escalade roared in, gravel flying, her crew prepping her live stream. Exposing corruption, she yelled, heels pounding the porch. Crash, she kicked down the door, splinters flying, streaming to 3,000 followers. Why's the AG meeting this harasser? She shrieked, waving her phone. Patricia stood, flashing her ID. Delila Cromwell, I'm Attorney General Williamson. You've committed felonies on camera. Karen froze as FBI agent Torres cuffed her for fraud, extortion, harassment, and trespass, her live stream capturing every second. Comments flipped from support to shock. This is my community, Karen stammered. Not anymore, Marcus grinned. Karen got 3 years in federal prison, $340,000 restitution, and a lifetime HOA ban. Robert resigned, jailed 18 months for conspiracy. The HOA dissolved, replaced by a volunteer group. Marcus's $45,000 whistleblower reward funded Pop's legacy scholarship for trade school kids. The Henley Act mandated HOA audits and banned harassment-based property schemes. The Hendersons and Mrs. Patterson returned, property values soared, and the lake became a sustainable living model. Marcus's cabin now hosts eco tours, and the Clearwater Lake Festival funds veterans' homes. Netflix's HOA Help premieres soon, with a guest cabin for harassment victims. What's your HOA horror? Drop it below, smash like, and subscribe to Karen Karma channel. Next week, a city councilman tries to crush a vet's food truck until the Pentagon rolls in. Thanks for watching where Karens meet their match.